Are you ready to unlock growth, build resilience, and confidently take the next step in leadership, career, and faith? Welcome to The Next Move. I'm Orvin Kimbrough, a CEO, author, and leader with a passion for helping people and organizations thrive. My journey from foster care to CEO has fueled my mission to help professionals scale their confidence, leadership, and influence through mindset shifts, expanded networks, and bold action. Each week, I'll share reflections ripped straight from my blog to inspire and empower you with actionable insights. Let's get started and make your next move your best move. Welcome back to The Next Move, the podcast where we explore faith, leadership, and personal growth to help you take your next step with purpose and confidence. Let me tell you something that might just change the way you see this season you're in. You're not stuck. You're being summoned. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. Folks, that's 2 Timothy 1-7. And that's not just scripture. That's a call to rise. Ever felt stuck? I mean, not just inconvenienced, but stuck in your spirit, stuck in your story, stuck in your season. It's like driving in circles, looking for an exit you can't seem to find. It's the quiet frustration of knowing there's more in you, but not knowing how to access it. That I should be further along by now kind of weight. Yeah, I've lived there. I know that cul-de-sac of the soul. Maybe you're stuck in a job where you're overqualified but undervalued. Maybe you're stuck in a mindset built by trauma, built by scarcity, built by fear. Or maybe, just maybe, you're caught in systems that were never designed for you to win. Here's what I've come to believe deep in my bones. Being stuck doesn't mean you failed. Sometimes being stuck is a summons, a divine interruption, not a dead end. I remember being in social work school learning about systems thinking. That idea, it cracked something open in me. It showed me that nobody exists in a vacuum. Our choices, our patterns, even our pain, they're shaped by systems, family systems, educational systems, economic systems, faith systems. Some people are handed a launch pad. Others, like me, and maybe you, have to claw their way into visibility. But understanding the system isn't an excuse to stay still. It's an invitation to gain clarity. And with clarity comes choice. And choice, that's where your power lives. Folks, you're not broken. You're being built. There was a time when I believed I was broken. And here's what I learned. I wasn't broken. I was impacted. And impact doesn't define you. Response defines you. How you respond, how you choose to respond, what you choose to do, who you trust. This is where faith walks in. This is where 2 Timothy 1:7 becomes more than memory. It becomes motion. Even when the systems say you don't belong, even when the lie said you are not good enough, even when fear says stay small, the Spirit says you have power. The Spirit says you have love. The Spirit says you have a sound mind. Folks, you're not broken, you're becoming. Breakthrough always begins within. Now, I know the world tells us transformation is about hustle, but I'll tell you the truth. Transformation is not just strategic, it's spiritual. Real breakthrough doesn't start with a new title. It starts with new trust. Not just trust in a job or trust in a platform, but trust in who God says you are. When you know that you are already loved, when you know that you are already chosen, when you know that you are already equipped, you stop chasing worthiness. You start walking in it. Did you hear what I said? You stop chasing it. You just start walking in it. You just start being in it. That's the finer life. Not perfection, not prestige, but alignment. So what now? So where in your life are you stuck? And even more important, what bold spirit-led step can you take today to move forward? Maybe it's having the conversation you've been avoiding. Maybe it's letting go of a version of you that no longer fits. Maybe it's forgiving yourself for not knowing back then what you know now. Whatever it is, take the step. It doesn't have to be a perfect step. It just has to be a bold step, a bold move, because the spirit inside you is greater than the system around you. And friend, you are not stuck. You are being summoned. This is Orvin Kimbrough. And if this episode met you right where you are, share it. Somebody else needs to know they're not stuck. They're being summoned. Until next time, walk boldly, live aligned, keep rising. Make your next move your best move. Thank you for tuning in to The Next Move. I hope today's reflection inspired you to take the next step in your leadership, career, or faith journey. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who might need a little encouragement this week. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you'd like more reflections or resources, visit orvinkimbrough.com or theaccidentalbanker.com. Until next time, remember, every step you take brings you closer to thriving. Let's keep moving forward together.